They fired a Christian girl for praying at work now. She's their new CEO. Before we dive in, please support us by 1. Subscribe, like and share for more with activating the notification bell. Thank you. Jessica Moore was a quiet and kind 24 woman with strong Christian values. She had recently landed her dream job at Brandcore Solutions, a popular marketing company. From day one, Jessica gave her best. She showed up early, worked hard, helped her coworkers, and met every deadline. But one thing made her different: she always prayed silently before lunch. She never disturbed anyone, never preached, and never made a scene. She would bow her head quietly, whisper a few words of thanks to God, and begin eating. At first, no one said anything, but slowly, coworkers began to gossip. Some rolled their eyes, others joked behind her back. One said, "What is this, Bible school?" Another laughed, "Maybe she should bless my sandwich too." Jessica tried to ignore it. She stayed calm, smiled, and continued her routine. But she felt the tension growing. One day, HR called her in for a meeting. Mr. Griffin, the HR manager, told her, "Jessica, some employees feel uncomfortable with your prayers. We're asking you to stop praying at work." Jessica was shocked. She explained politely that she only prayed silently during her break, but it didn't matter. A week later, she was fired. The reason: making coworkers uncomfortable with religious behavior. Jessica packed her things in silence. No one defended her. She left the building hurt and confused, but not angry. She prayed softly on her way out, "Lord, I don't understand, but I trust you." Back home, Jessica sat on her bed and cried. Her parents hugged her and told her to stay strong. Her friends were angry. Some told her to sue the company. Others told her to expose them online. But Jessica didn't want revenge. She believed God had a bigger plan. Instead of getting bitter, she started focusing on getting better. She found a part-time job at a small bookstore downtown. It didn't pay much, but it gave her peace. She used her free time to study online business courses and read about entrepreneurship. Every night, she prayed for guidance. "God, show me where to go from here." She didn't give up. She kept believing that something good would come out of this trial. One evening, at the bookstore, she helped an older man who was looking for leadership books. They talked for a while. Annie was impressed by her wisdom and attitude. When she shared her story, his eyes lit up. "You were fired for praying?" he asked. She nodded. "And you didn't give up?" She smiled and said, "No, sir, I believe God is still working." That man was Benjamin Carter, a retired CEO and investor. He had helped many young entrepreneurs and saw something special in Jessica. He offered to mentor her and guide her in building a business. Jessica was surprised and thankful. She took his advice seriously and started working on her dream: a small marketing firm that helped Christian businesses. She named it Grace Edge Media. It wasn't about making millions. It was about helping others while staying true to her faith. She started with nothing but her laptop and a prayer. Jessica started her business from her parents' dining room table. She built a basic website, created a logo herself, and sent out emails to local churches, nonprofits, and small Christian business owners. She offered affordable marketing services and personalized strategies. Her first client was a woman who sold handmade candles online. Jessica helped her launch a successful social media campaign, and the results were amazing. That client referred others, and soon Jessica was getting more calls. She always started her projects with prayer and honesty. Her clients felt safe and valued. Many of them had also been ignored or judged by big companies. Jessica understood them. Her slogan was simple: marketing with purpose and integrity. In less than a year, Grace Edge Media had over 50 active clients. Jessica hired 2 assistants who shared her values. They worked together like a family. She didn't spend money on big ads or flashy offices. Her success came from word of mouth and trust. People said, "There's something different about this company." And there was. Jessica believed in serving people, not just making profits. By the second year, she had more than 200 clients. She expanded her team, moved into a small office, and was invited to speak at Christian business events. Her story inspired others who had been hurt by unfair systems. One day, she posted online, "Fired for praying, now leading with faith." That post went viral. People across the country began following her journey. Jessica had no idea that her biggest test and opportunity was yet to come. While Jessica's business was growing, Brandcore was falling apart. The same company that once fired her was now in deep trouble. Several employees had filed complaints about toxic culture, unfair promotions, and management issues. The media had picked up stories of mistreatment and disrespect. Clients left, revenue dropped, their CEO resigned. The board was panicking. They needed a new campaign, a new image, and someone who could fix their public reputation. One investor said, "There's a company doing great things, Grace Edge Media." The board agreed to schedule a meeting. No one realized the woman behind Grace Edge was the same one they had fired. When Jessica got the email request, her heart skipped a beat. She prayed, "Lord, do you want me to go back there?" She didn't want revenge, but maybe this was part of his plan. She walked into Brancor's office wearing a blue suit and calm smile. Her team walked behind her with confidence. The same halls that once felt cold now echoed with silence. People stared. Mr. Griffin, the HR manager who had fired her, looked pale. But Jessica was focused. She presented a powerful rebranding strategy filled with hope, authenticity, and fresh ideas. The board was impressed. They hired Graysage for a full rebranding. Jessica's team worked hard, rebuilding campaigns, improving the company culture, and training employees. Slowly, Brancor started gaining back respect. Employee morale improved. Investors returned. Within 6 months, the company was stable again. Then, the board did something surprising. They offered Jessica the position of CEO. She was shocked. She asked, after everything. Yes, the chairman said. You've proven you're the leader we need. Jessica accepted the offer, but with one condition. From now on, we respect all people. That includes their faith. The board agreed. On her first day as CEO, Jessica wrote a message to all employees. It said, everyone has the right to believe, to be kind, and to feel safe at work. From today, this company will be built on respect, not fear. She launched a campaign called Lead with Light, encouraging kindness, honesty, and purpose. In the workplace, monthly feedback sessions were introduced. Employees were asked to share their ideas and stories. Slowly, the company changed. People smiled more. Meetings felt human. Jessica brought in speakers to teach about leadership and ethics. She didn't fire Mr. Griffin. She moved him to a role where he could learn and grow. One day, he came to her office and said, I was wrong. I judged you, and I'm sorry. Jessica replied, thank you. I forgive you. When a journalist asked why she returned to the place that once rejected her, she smiled and said, didn't come back for payback. I came back because I believe in second chances. God gave me one and I want to give others the same. Her story appeared on the news, online articles, and even in magazines. Millions of people were touched. Parents told their kids about her. Churches shared her testimony. Jessica had become a light in a world that needed hope. She never shouted, never fought, but she won with grace. And every day at lunch. In the CEO's office, she still bowed her head and whispered a prayer of thanks. She was fired for a prayer, but her faith built a future. She didn't return with anger, she returned with light. And in the end, the same company that rejected her, needed her because grace wins. Every time.